Oh, it simulates sunlight way too harshly? I see.
I should have probably been recording, because now we missed the part where we made fun of Serena and found a mind plate, and then I did this.
Yes.
So there, it has now been recreated. I mean, that's pretty much what that is. There's also...
What was the like meme with that? It was like it must generate energy.
Yeah, it was Vinny explaining how breeding in this game works. It's like when two garbage bags love each other very much, an egg is somehow formed and then is telepathically sent to the lady outside. And while this is happening, the Tauros must spin so that it can generate heat with its meteoric running ability to hatch the egg.
Yay.
So, anyways, I will have to re-explain this in 5 seconds, probably, but the idea behind this stream is, you know, for most of the games that I've been going through ever since Soul Silver, I've been doing, like, a team of 12, and so it's always kind of hard to decide, like, what stuff I want to bring for the Elite Four, and, like, do I want to use the other ones for post-game, or, like, how does that work? So, today I've decided to fuck it, and I am using the Zygarde that I've been using, but I've also just got a bunch of other legendaries and newbies, so, like, let me go to the Pokemon Center.
To be fair, Siva Gunnage was on your moon team.
Well, it was in my post-game team. It wasn't one of the main 12. But, yeah, at some point, I apparently went through the trouble to catch most of the legendaries, and I finished getting the rest of them, like, last week. All the ones that I can get without, like, having other legendaries sent from, like, Moon.
Last week, Mr. Brown, I got a triple-double.
And I did go through the annoying effort of catching every single one of them in a Beast Ball, so, you know, that's fun. And one might say, like, you know, using the, like, Roto catch power to increase the catch rate defeats the purpose of using a shitty ball. But the point is just having it caught in the shitty ball. I don't care if it's actually, like, making it easier. So.
Because there's no evidence.
Yes. So we've got Fergie Sync, which I've used throughout the game. I plan on catching the other Zygarde in-game and hopefully using that one to upgrade this into a complete form. Sylvegunner was, like I said, in the post-game from Moon. And then this other shit doesn't have nicknames. I kind of want to call Xurkitree Tiny Rick, but it isn't tiny. And I don't want to call it Pickle Rick. It has to be something Rick, though.
What about Giant Rick?
That's too easy. Kartana I don't have a name for. Groudon could just be Big Anders. Mewtwo, I mean, I guess we could just call it Michael, but nah.
Serena, how do you not know? Fergie Sync is from Cyberplay Fergie Sync, which is a strange creature.
Can we... Okay. Just checking order, because I'm annoying like that. So yeah, I have not done any post-game stuff in this game, so we're gonna go to a place where that is a thing, I guess. Am I actually too quiet? I haven't changed my settings since... Like, I did the previous stream, like, a couple days ago. Yesterday I recorded South Park. I have not changed my settings since then. Yeah, Baby Boo, you just don't have ears. I'm sorry to report this, but it is true. Do I go to Pony Breaker Coast? I don't know how I get there.
Yes. Actually, no. Well, that should work fine. You know that I'm in the chat, right? Like, you can ping me. I've noticed you doing that. You keep pinging Josh when you're asking me questions.
What is this?
Ruins of Hope. Or Life.
Oh, it's one of the Tapus.
Yeah.
I like how Tapu Koko kind of plays a role in the game's story, and the other three just don't exist at all until you go catch them.
Yep.
I mean, I think they mentioned that, like, Tapu Bulu got angry and blew up a mall or something, but that's about it. Hey, look, it's Hop. Aww.
Man, shut the fuck up.
I'll be whatever I want to do. Okay, whatever's making that noise needs to shut up.
It won't let me a message in
Oh
chat,
wow, a
actually.
big Malasada.
Okay.
I forgot that
that
that was how his entire personality. Oh, here, I'll just take this, I guess. I've already got its evolution, but that's fine. Nope, definitely Haunted Autumn.
Yes.
Hot diggity. Yeah, whatever. I was hoping to get it to do something stupid. And you will probably never see the light of day again. No, I like Type Null and Silvally. I think they're cool. Remember when there was a massive debate over whether they were legendaries or not? You received 17 items. Have fun, shithead.
Yeah. I was gonna be like, isn't it like, I mean, the debate was not resolved, but I guess people aren't having it anymore.
What do you mean?
Like, I think people are still in disagreement about it.
Yeah.
But people just don't discuss it. I think it's definitely
Okay.
a legendary, and I also think the UBs are legendaries.
Yeah, I've kind of...
That one's fucking controversial.
I've come around on that one. I basically recognize them as being legendary, but just kind of a weird class of them.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, there are like 6 Regis, you know, so Ultra Beast isn't that, like, it's not the only semi-large group, you know?
So I'm going with water type because water's a good type, and I don't have any other things on my team that are that. Also, I just realized I don't have held items on Tiny Rick or whatever we're calling Kartana.
Yeah, just give him Z crystals.
I mean, I could. It's a little lame, but... do I want grass or steel on that one? I'll go with steel. It's probably a more helpful type. Which is weird, because it used to be a shitty type. I'm kind of expecting to not find a lot of fairy types here, but if we do, then it'll be helpful. Pony Island Disco Palace. I'm a fan of that.
So are you aware of, like, what is entailed in episode RR?
I mean, all I know is it's the episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog where all the villains band together.
Okay. Yeah, basically.
Saucy.
I've never seen Courage, but I like have a hard time believing that there are villains. I guess it's because I have a hard time believing that show has a plot.
I mean, it doesn't. It's episode by episode. Like,
no, but I have a hard time imagining what episode plots there could be. I do
mean,
know about a couple of them, and I'm still like...
The plot of every episode is just something spooky is happening. That's it.
Okay.
Wait, there's 3? I thought there were only 2. Oh, maybe How gets 1. So there was...
wait for Amazing Spider-Man 3 with the Sinister Six.
So before I decided to shove Mega Mewtwo and Primal Groudon on my team, I originally planned on having a couple other UBs, and I was thinking of Nihilego because I like that one a lot, and Blacephalon was also an option, and then I remembered that, then I realized that 3 of my UBs would just kind of have a weird, featureless white head with no eyes, and that is the reason why we're not doing that.
Good shit.
So there are 2 of these, right?
I think so.
Because I'd like to catch one of them in, like, a Premier Ball, but I can use a Beast Ball for the other one.
I'm not 100% sure, so don't take me that way.
Xurkitry's freaking weird.
Yep.
see it. I like how this thing's default moveset had Hypnosis and Electric Terrain. That was pretty good. Let's see. Thunderbolt. This thing's special attack is fucking busted. I don't want to KO it, so. Or, you know, it could do that. Oh, and it has a recoil move. Well, what type was that? Fire?
There are 2 of these.
Okay.
Just check. Shout out to that weirdo on 4chan that was like wanting to lick Stack Attacker's eyes from inside.
What?
And like and like get trapped inside its body and suffocate.
I made a poor choice here. I can't actually hit this with extreme speed because it's Ghost, and the other moves will probably kill it. So I guess we're chucking balls at it at half health, and then probably resetting. So from what I remember, the UBs don't have particularly terrible catch rates. Okay, this kind of sucks. Can I hit this thing with anything without it exploding? Kartana's super fast. I could probably get in like...
Oh, sorry, I forgot the best part of that thread. Because when referring to said illicit fantasies about Stack Attacker, they referred to Stack Attacker as her. And someone else is like, her. And they go, oh yeah, I'm not gay.
Good. I actually don't know what happens if you KO these, because I feel like you have to catch them. So maybe that was an unnecessary reset, but...
I'll fuck a sentient pile of bricks, but only if it's female.
Yes. Alright, so, new plan. Try to put this thing to sleep ASAP.
New plan. Don't get beat up by Andy Dick.
Yes.
Break.
Oh, it's Mewtwo.
Remember when this thing was event exclusive?
Yes. Oh. I like how I, was unable to run, and then, all it did was probably lower my chances to run, except I got away anyway, so... And yeah, I heard that thing about Square selling their IPs and stuff, and... The NFT shit is just... I still don't get it. I don't know why everybody thinks it's, like, viable.
It's not everyone, there's like a small subset of people. And most people are in the same boat as you as not getting it.
Well, like, why are like big companies getting into it though? Like, it seems weird that something that questionable is being adopted by like major corporations.
They thought it could make them money. Probably more specific. Like, if it was just some random internet stuff, like probably not. It's because there are like, you know, people working for companies that handle NFTs going around, like, you know, not selling them literally, but like, you know, promoting them to companies, and you know, there's probably some back market shit going on with that.
It's a wee bit dumb.
But, I mean, the market seems to be crashing now, from what I've heard, so as a lot of people expected it would.
Yeah. Oh, we get to watch that animation every time I send out Groudon, apparently.
Yep.
Oh, and this one. Okay, so only use Groudon if you've got time. Got it. This is probably not going to go well. But like I said, the second one will catch in a beast wall. This one, I've got to do it my way. Yeah, let's use a roto catch.
On the highway.
You piece of shit. Jesus Christ.
Is it that much stronger than you?
I mean, it keeps raising its special attack as a beast boost, and it was in sunlight with the fire move, so... Actually, what did it use? Was that Shadow Ball or... No, that was... Yeah, that was a fire move. I might just say fuck it and use Beast Balls on these. It goes against my usual way of handling things, but like... If I was doing this on my own, it would be one thing. I don't want to subject everybody to resetting this 500 times, though. They have so many jokes based on the initials. Like, what?
Nope, he immediately followed up with, he actually only has one joke.
Okay. Laughing, joking, numbnuts.
Like trying to balance an elephant on your ass while playing Old MacDonald.
Always a good one. So why is this thing a massive piece of shit? Like, I've only had a chance to throw a couple balls at it, so I don't even know, like, how close I am, but, you know, I can't even survive a single turn against it. Yep, there we go. Alright, yeah, Cartano's, like, 6 inches tall or something. See, I would like to get in that first turn Hypnosis, but it outspeeds me, so... Yeah, I got nothing.
Just run between the blades of grass.
I guess we'll, just give it a couple more shots. This is slightly annoying. I also like the, you know, not guaranteed chance of finding it. Mm-hmm. Instead we get, accosted by a bird.
You could probably use a repel. I think, I assume nothing else here goes up to 60.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, nothing else here goes up to 60.
Choice Band Hypnosis. Choice Scarf, I assume, is what you meant, but I don't know. I like the idea of that. Also, I've caught other UBs with relatively little trouble in non-beast
With relative ease.
Yeah. Alright, and are we gonna... I like how it decided to not use Mind Blown that time. More of the same. Okay, let me...
I should take this opportunity to get back to the playlist thumbnailing.
I mean, we might as well. There's not much else going on.
Yeah, better now than when you're out.
Dude, use the fucking move.
Okay, so in the previous stream, which was a Smash 3DS stream, I went through some of the
almost full
playlists
health. Let's go.
on Benedicted playlists, and had people basically give their opinions on what they thought like iconic series were for those years, so that I could basically pick what to have represent the thumbnail for that year playlist.
Okay.
Oh,
first ball at you know, 3/4 health. I'll take it.
good shit. Should I just not do this then?
No, you still can. I have to catch a second one.
True. Okay. So, last time we did 2006 through 2016, and we only have a few left, 2017 through 2021. So I'm going to I'm going to list some of these series for you guys, and you guys tell me which ones you think.
It slithers toward people. That should just be the entire description.
Oh my god. But yeah, so for 2017, we've got, I would say, Metroid Fusion 0%, the Tomb Raider 2 stream specifically, the Ocarina of Time 100% single segment, Mario 64 Last Impact, Smash 64, Undertale streams, I would say Super Metroid,
Heal.
Ukulele, Pokemon Yellow, most of Kid Icarus Uprising, and like half of Isle of the Winds. What would you guys say is?
I think I heard of the second half of that list, but I probably have my idea. But I will not say anything. The problem with the Mario 64 hacks is they're not immediately distinct just from a still image.
Yeah, some of them are. Baby Boo, the BBP basically acts like the unlisted videos don't exist. It only considers the published ones, and it considers them like if I'm numbering a series, it's when it was published, not when it actually happened, like privately for the patrons. The only exception is that in the playlist description, it does actually say when it was like released originally. I figured that was the most fair way to do it. That's how most people are going to be experiencing the videos. And obviously, I can't just include the unlisted videos in the playlist. That would completely circumvent Patreon and be bad.
Bad?
Bad?
Oh. Okay. We have to have that reaction to a Heracross, but, you know, not the fucking Ultra Beasts that we're encountering. Also, apparently I've seen a Zoroark. I don't remember anything of this game to say who's used one, but probably Gladion, because he's an edgelord. You having fun over here?
Oh, yeah, those are included. Why wouldn't they be? I've included literally every video on Josh's channel, and probably the vast majority of the ones on other channels that he's in. There are a few I'm missing that I know of, like Fishbowl's stuff. I know I don't have playlisted.
Of
Mostly
which I
anything
think
of
there was
Martin's
only
that was
one.
unlisted. Okay, I thought you were in like more. There's like Serena's thing. Yes, the BO2 speedrun is included.
Yep, I caught every wormhole legendary with a beast ball. Some of them took an entire day. Mewtwo could have been one of the worst ones because it has recover, but I somehow caught it in like the third ball. And it had a really good nature, so that immediately cemented it on my team. That plus I was probably going to use it anyway because it's the only legendary in this that can Mega Evolve.
You need to get the Mega Stone though, right?
I sent the Mega Stone over from Moon. I don't actually have the Mega Ring, though. I assume I get that somewhere in this area.
I will check.
That's a good battle.
Oh, okay, it's not the Mega Ring. What the fuck is it in Houston?
Oh, it's big. Okay, here we go. So, hopefully I can just kind of chuck some beast balls at this thing at full health, and that'll be good enough.
Okay, you gotta go to Pony Plains and you'll fight Dexia.
Is that where I'm heading?
Yeah.
Okay.
I should make a Sporkle quiz for people to name all of the different mega items that people have.
What do you mean?
Because there's the Mega Ring and the Mega Bracelet, but then...
Oh yeah, the Mega Bangle.
I'm actually not seeing a bangle.
Yeah, I turned off those motion controls, like, after the first time I did it.
So Mega Ring is used in X and Y. Mega Bracelet is used in ORAS. In contests, specifically, Brendan uses a Mega Cuff, and May uses a Mega Charm.
Okay.
Lysander just uses a Mega Ring. Karina uses a Mega Glove. Diantha uses a Mega Charm. Steven uses a Mega Stick Pin. Maxie uses... Yes. It's like a lapel pin. Maxie uses Mega Glosses. Archie uses the Mega Anchor. Licia uses a Mega Tiara. Wally uses a Mega Pendant.
Dude, come on.
And Zinnia uses a Mega Anklet. And other people have Mega items that are not shown.
I was just wondering how many anchors you have.
No, Licia uses it in the contest.
Cuke is MVP, but it will be sitting out in the post-game. I did use it, well, I would say I used it for catching the legendaries, but I had to always save it as my last team member, because if it got KO'd, it would probably also kill the thing I was trying to catch, so...
Probably die! But yeah, anyway, it looks like most people are saying Pokemon Yellow or Lost Impact. What is your opinion?
Yellow.
Okay. Yellow it is, that's easy.
Burp. I mean, I still do that. Except in Gen 7, it extends to... It's not catch every Pokemon in regular Pokeballs. It's catch everything in a regular Pokeball unless it's a legendary, in which case I have to make it even worse on myself and use a Beast Ball or, like, an Apricorn Ball.
...2018 saw most of Shovel Knight, but not the very beginning of it.
The main character's mom in this game is a big mood. Because I never put away the stuff in my room after living here for 2 years, so... Apricorn Balls, like Lure Ball, Friend Ball, Heavy Ball, the ones from Gen 2.
Also most of Action 52, but not the start of it. Crystal obviously started here. Star Fox Assault. Super Mario 64 Ocarina of Time. Portal.
Oh no.
Again, this is when stuff was public.
And suddenly I'm in a different dimension.
There's technically, like, the start of BA3 updates, which is not really a Let's Play, but I would say that's a valid contender for Iconic for the Year. Chibi Robo, Brawl. The Ultimate streams starting. Actually, just the first two.
Okay, fine. I kind of wanted to go do other stuff. Team Rocket can take over this place for a little while. Also, why is there just a Bayonet, a Scizor, and a... I didn't see what the third one was. Armaldo, I think. Someone wants a specific HP type on their Blacephalon. Well, you can do it for the first one, right?
You can still play as the old one, right?
Bottle caps don't affect hidden power type, right?
Bottle caps don't die. Can you make it out of here alive?
Let's leave. Okay, no, I guess we're not leaving yet. I kind of wasn't paying attention to the dialogue. What is your hair? Kick him in the nuts until they leave.
Kick him in the dishpan. Hoo.
Yes. To apricot. Heavy balls do. If you use them on something really light, I think they give a lower chance than a regular Pokeball. The thing is, in Moon, I used them on the Ultra Beasts, because you only get one of each, and it made it a massive pain in the ass. So, like, you know, I got to encounter Nihilego, get its HP down, put it to sleep, throw a lure ball at it, it breaks out, oh, well shit, reset. You get one chance per attempt. This is one of the many reasons why I burnt myself out on this series and have basically not finished any games in like 5 years. I don't even know what the battle agency is. I like how Cartman is just a character in this game.
Well, I didn't get a lot of responses, but it seems like Action 52 and Brawl came up.
I, as usual, am paying too... I would say I'm paying too much attention to the game, but I'm not, because I'm not paying attention to the dialogue. So I don't remember all of the options. When do I get to leave?
Oh, this? Oh, no, you have to do this. Okay, so here's the thing, is this is not, like, this is one battle, and after this you can get back to, whatever you want to do. I wasn't actually sure if this...
So
if it
is this,
force
like,
you into
Battle
this or not.
Factory, where I get, like, random stuff, or...?
It's not random, but... I mean, your choices are random, but you pick stuff.
What? Okay. What? The fuck even is this? Oh. I like this trainer picture in the top left. Well, let's see. Given these two options, I think I know which one I want. Oh wait, or that's just who I'm battling with. I don't know. Okay, so I get one of these. I don't need to know what they're like. I want the Scizor, because Scizor is cool. These two are brimming with personality. Oh. Yeah, I never cared for the Battle Frontier, but I know a lot of people did. It's, their reasons for not including it are pretty stupid, too.
Right.
Just, kids have phones now. They don't have enough attention to, like, they don't have the time to finish these games. It's like, kids didn't fucking do the Battle Frontier in the first place.
Right. All of the evil team leaders have remixes, and about half of them are good. Or at least the Cyrus one was shitty. I know that much. I remember being disappointed because I like the Cyrus theme a lot. And the one in this one is really bad. And then the one in VDSP is like, okay. It's still not as good as the original one, which is disappointing, but...
Downloads. I can touch my toes. 1, 2, 3. That was a good cry. Oh wow, Eradicate. Insert reference to that one comic that you mentioned before. Comic, or was it a, like, video? I don't even remember.
I don't remember what you were talking about.
The one where there was, like, some, like, world-ending thing that was, like, half of its HP was taken out with Eradicate.
Oh, that was the Aquablade Chronicles. That was a Sprite series. On YouTube.
Let me just pivot here for a bit.
And those people got deleted from existence.
Yeah.
Their souls have been erased.
They were thrown into the distortion world. So are we keeping it like this? Oh.
Yep.
Well, that was an interesting distraction. I'm sure it's not going to come back in any way. Also, I kind of hate your shoes. Meowth really loves that corner of the TV.
It bothers me that Sophocles, like, he looks like he has the face of a child on the body of an adult, but he's supposed to be a teenager, so...
Scientists were baffled today when...
Yes. Yes.
What do you mean I hate everyone's shoes in this game? Forgot about Faba. What the fuck are his glasses? So I don't actually remember, like, didn't they, like, destroy Lucamine's character in this game?
They changed it. So, we can talk about this. So, in the original game, I always interpreted it as she was obsessed with Nihilego because it, like, made her husband disappear. And then she got injected with Nihilego poison, and that made her go insane. Apparently this is not what, like, I just interpreted this wrong. Apparently she was always insane, and Nihilego basically just made it worse.
I see.
And in this one, yeah, like Jonet said, she's, like, not particularly insane. She kind of is. She's a shitty mother to Lily still, but she's, like, not obsessed in the same way with stuff before. Now she's obsessed for, like, a heroic cause, because she knows that, Necrozma is dangerous and is, like, gonna wreak havoc or something, and I think she wants to go try to stop it.
Just a prank, bro. I mean, were those legs supposed to be a character that we care about?
It's Giovanni.
Oh. It said reporter.
I didn't actually look at the screen, but
like somebody walked up and then like the reporter said something. I thought it was just them. Okay. Whatever.
Oh no.
You still have Nebby, don't you? I never actually grabbed it from you.
Hello, Shredded Annis.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Okay, time to mostly disregard what happened and go clear out the Pony Island area.
Pony Island Disco Palace.
Yes. I see
pretty
we
excited for Rainbow Rocky as well.
see we still haven't learned the difference between of and have. I noticed that in the last stream too.
Same, and it does bother me when I see it, but I also recognize that there's no point saying anything about it because I know what they mean.
Yeah, but we can be dicks, so I mean.
I'm trying not to.
How's the game going so far? I mean, fine. It's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon, and it's a run that's been stretched since the game came out.
Yes.
What do you mean urine eggs? What the fuck?
Oh, the one that has a shiny execute. I think I probably did at some point.
Oh, I
Take
get
one step
it.
into grass, immediately get molested.
I get it. If you don't like something, you just describe it as something disgusting that it doesn't resemble, but you could vaguely make a connection, even if it doesn't actually. Mm-hmm. Dude, go clean your room.
I mean, it's just a stupid grammatical mistake that is irritating. Gotta say, after playing Legends, I do not miss random encounters. For the record, that is also potentially on my list of games I need to finish, because I got up to shortly before you get Braviary, and then just kind of stopped. Let's see. So other than this game, I have DLC for Shield, which I didn't do at all. I think I might have gone to the Isle of Armor and, like, talked to, like, one person, and that's it. I don't know, because I bought the DLC. I thought I did something with it. I just don't remember. I definitely didn't get very far. And then, Shining Pearl, I have Elite Four, and I guess post-game. I don't know if I care, though, since it's basically the same as regular Gen 4 post-game. And then I have Legends. Oh, hello, Huntail. You are a Pokemon that does not show up often. Melty Blood, Actress Again, current code.
Yes.
Best title.
I had that thread open for a while, and I saw later on that someone was like, I tried looking at those games you mentioned, I can't find the info. Which is wrong, because if they did, they would have found some info on them.
Yeah. This is a good matchup. Tiny Rick.
Anyway, should I go over the 2018 things again?
Just a real brief list of them, I guess.
Okay, the problem is I have to scroll through the playlist. I'll try to be quick. Most of Shovel Knight, but not the beginning.
Oh, what the fuck do you mean? Oh my god.
Okay, lol.
What?
See it shredded.
Okay, no, don't, whatever.
Most of Shovel Knight, but not the beginning. Most of Action 52, but not the beginning. Crystal. BA3 stuff. Mario 64 Oot. Star Fox Assault. Portal. Chibi Robo. Brawl. Pretty much it.
Not very many good options in that one, honestly. Just... Yeah, I guess we'll just let chat decide it. The A3 stuff, I feel, is disingenuous, though, because it's, like, that was the year when it was started, but that doesn't mean that it should represent the whole year.
Fair enough, I just figured I'd mention it. People did already mention stuff. Most of what was mentioned was Action 52 and Brawl.
Parting Shot is like U-turn, right? Wait, what? Oh, it's not even an attack. Okay. See, I had it on the moveset because I used it at some point, but yeah, it's been forever. I don't remember. But yeah, I kind of don't like most of those options. I guess I would say, like, Portal, maybe. Nah, not even really that.
Well, my pick would be Brawl.
We already picked Melee for one of them, though. That's my only reason why I wouldn't. Because I feel like there should be as much, like, diversity between years as possible. I don't know if that's a stupid, like, criteria.
I don't think it's stupid.
I guess it's not so bad, then. It is probably the most notable one, so that's fine.
Okay. Well, I will acknowledge your Chibi Robo vote, but the tides are swinging towards Brawl, so that's what I got.
Who are you?
Pete Sampras.
Okay, what the hell is this drip thing? All I do is win.
We are going.
That's it. Wait, what? How did I walk past... What? Okay. Oh.
Are you ready for 20?
Meet the Gromlins.
All I do is win. Well, so I just realized that the 2018 list, like, had... Oh, no, it did have 2 pots of alternate. Never mind.
H or not?
2019 had Sly 2.
Weedberry.
The Tomodachi live streams.
Weedberry.
The 2 episodes of
Let's
Sonic
do
Mania.
a stupid dance and, use this.
Lexus does Pokemon White. The Luigi's Mansion 3 streams.
God.
Yeah, this was kind of like this was the Sly 2 year, and then a bunch of like random streams and very short series of like 2 parts.
Did I just not have any other LPs? What the hell?
You finished Chibi Robo. You had the Mario Kart thing happening. You had some parts of Crystal. You had a Majora Rando.
What other
streams?
Like, there's got to be another Patreon LP going though, right?
Sly 2 was really long.
Oh.
Like, part 1 was early on in the year, and like the second to last video is part 30, which I think is the last one or close to the end.
Okay. Well,
and then there's one part of Pikmin 3 Challenge Mode. I don't think there's much debate to be had here. I think it's got to be Sly 2.
Yeah. Actually, we've not used Groudon yet. Let's do that. Tete.
No, clearly we'll have the Banjo Dreamy Part 1 stream, even though there was no Part
yes.
2. And it wasn't notable.
Insert 15 comments asking me to get back to that. I always hate it when I have something that, like, you know, I started and didn't have much interest in, and then, like, 5 years later, people are like, oh, you're gonna get back to this? I'm like, no. That's why I fucking stopped playing it. Like...
God. For what it's worth, like, Banjo hacks have progressed quite a lot since then.
Yeah.
I'd be interested in seeing you do some of this sometime.
I also would.
Okay.
Okay, can we stop with the dripping blood stuff? I don't know what that means. I don't know why.
I mean, probably just trying to get attention.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, we don't lead with Groudon against wild Pokemon. That is the new rule. It takes like fucking 5 minutes to start the battle. I don't even know why I approached that tree, to be honest.
He's already given a condition for returning to Gex 3. If Gex gets into Smash, he'll finish Gex 3.
Yeah.
There you go. You want to see it? Just get Gex into Smash. Start a campaign.
Nope, gotta finish Lego Harry Potter. I mean, Nuts and Bolts is dead. Like, I don't even have an Xbox 360. Like, there was a while where I was saying I might eventually return to it, and I have changed my mind on this. It's just dead. Now, that doesn't mean that, like, you know, years from now, I'll somehow change my mind and play it anyway, but for now, it's dead.
So, okay, so for 2020, we've got Mushroom Cup, Tomb Raider 1 and 3 streams, Mario RPG Randomized, Link's Awakenings for Switch. I'm not going to include any of the stuff on my channel that started this year because it's not on your channel.
Burp. Wait, what year are we doing?
2020.
Huh, okay.
Kirby 64, Katamari Damacy, Home Stream Watcher, random Zelda Classic quests, I guess. The start of Psychonauts.
The continuation of Physconauts.
It's like it's like between a third and a half of Psychonauts.
No. Alright, what bird's gonna die? Bah.
Brrr.
So was that the Link's Awakening here?
Yes, it was.
That's probably my vote. I already forgot what a lot of the other options were.
Once more then. Mushroom Cup. Tomb Raider 1 and 3 streams. Mario RPG randomized. Link's Awakening for Switch. Random Zelda Classic quests. Kirby 64. Katamari Damacy. Home Stream Watcher. The start of Psychonauts.
What the fuck is this?
I'm not listing off all the LPs. I'm listing major series from 2020 for consideration for which series should be in the thumbnail.
Is that it?
Preview for the playlist for the year.
Okay. Good cave.
I'm asking the chat which of these they think was most iconic for the year.
Oh my god. If we did Home Stream Watcher, would that be the only one where the icon is not an LP?
I think that would be the case, except for well, Stinker Man and I Want to Be the Guy in 2006, 2007.
Close enough. Anyway, I'm not opposed to it, though. Leave it up to chat.
Okay, a couple people mentioned that. Didn't really see any alternatives mentioned, so... Good on you. Okay, one more, and then I don't have to bother you guys with this anymore. 2021.
How's it going?
We got the rest of Psychonauts. We got... the Portal 2. We've got... there's a lot of stuff on my channel. Twilight Princess Rando.
You don't know. Yeah. Alright, we actually have a proper battle here with multiple things. I can make use of Primal Groudon, maybe, and actually, you know, get off more than one attack.
We got Wizard Kid, but I don't think that should be in consideration. We got Hat in Time.
Yeah, cool.
And then... we got the Oot Multi-World randomizer stream VODs. And we've got... the start of A Link Between Worlds. Like the first water.
And I get unstabbed. Bruh. Oh my fucking god. I love how my... like, I mean, granted, none of these have any EVs on them. I know you can't just... like, this is the 8-year-old method of, I'm gonna get all the most powerful Pokemons, and then no one will be able to beat me. But, like, come on. Why is this Espeon insanely fast? I mean, I'm in equal level to him, and all of my things have really high stats. Again, I didn't EV train any of them, so I know there's, like, you know, they could be better, but still, come on. My whole plan here was to not have to... Basically, I kind of wanted to steamroll the end of the game, and I guess that's not happening.
Oh, sorry, someone didn't hear most of the choices. I'll go over it one more time. Sorry, I'll be done after this. We got the rest of Psychonauts. We got Portal 2. We've got Twilight Princess Rando.
Bruh.
Hat in Time. And the first quarter of... Oh, and we got the multi-world randomizer VODs. And we've got the first quarter of In Between Worlds.
This feels like a waste of full restore. Hopefully I can take a hit from this. Why do you have Flamethrower? Like, I know Slowbro can use Flamethrower, so I guess I'm not surprised, but, like, what? Did that Raichu put up a light screen? I want to put up a reflect. Because I only have 4 of them. It did? Okay. I'll just take the L against the... I hate the phrase take the L. I don't know why I said that, but
Happens to me sometimes.
yeah. I mean, I guess I can use the full restore, it's fine. I mean, I have money. I could buy some, I just don't want to. But no, I didn't grind money.
So we got a couple mentions of the Twilight Princess Rando, and also Hat in Time and Portal 2.
I forgot he had a Mega.
Hi Joel, by the way.
I feel like I'm being highly judged here, and I don't know what I did. It's like, I didn't grind for money and buy a shit ton of full restores. Oh no.
Yeah, any way of playing the game that, you know, you like to do is valid.
I forgot that, whenever I stream Pokemon games, people bitch at me for playing the game wrong.
Yep. That's because it's a game where you have to make choices.
Choice!
Harder to bitch at you in Super Mario Sunshine or something, because it's like, oh, you should have done the jump better. It's like...
Well, I mean, they still bitch at me, oh, you should be collecting coins. Did you know that coins can restore your health? I don't know why you're avoiding them. Anyway, how much money do I have? I've got fucking 3.5 million Pokebucks. I think I'm good.
Who gives a shit about cash in this game? I seem to remember there was like some guy on like a Discord I was on where like they would hold all these like events where if enough people like caught enough Pokemon or did something in the game, that they would give a reward to like to all the players, but only if everyone met the goal. And I think it was usually money. And I seem to remember there was someone that was like always bitching at people for not participating and stuff. So that guy probably cares.
So does this just go to the path leading to the tree? I don't know the areas of this game, like, at all. Go blow it all and close. I mean, that's what I did in the first moon. The options in Sun and Moon are kind of shit. Cinco de Mayo has nothing to do with Mexicans. It's the day that a big mayonnaise shipment sunk.
Sorry, I was apparently muted because my mic sucks.
Cool.
If you go up and to the right, that leads to the tree eventually.
Is there anything over there that I... Oh yeah, I wanted to find Zygarde, that's what I'm doing. I don't know if there's anything by the tree area that I care about at the moment. How do I get over there? I guess just like this. I might be slightly stupid. The cave, like the one to the left that I went into for half a second. Oh boy, X defense.
Yeah.
Didn't it used to be X defend?
I don't think so. But maybe?
Oh boy, I see Looker and Annabelle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they want, but we'll probably start some side quest.
Annabelle being in these games is so fucking random.
It's a little
I kinda
weird,
like
random.
it, but...
Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. Oh no, a bird picked up my piece of paper.
Oh yeah, it's disappointing that Looker hasn't been around in a while. Since this game, actually.
Yeah, it is weird, because he was in, like, every game.
I had just accepted that he was going to be in every game, and I was fine with that, because he was cool. Or at least interesting. And then...
Also, he's totally David Tennant, so the fact that he wasn't in the British region is a little odd.
Scots aren't British, they'll fucking shank you if you see them. Sure, they explain why he's there. He's Interpol. He's investigating criminal activity around the world. What's so unexplained about that?
Nope.
In Chansite, you know, the Mega Chancer.
Chansite sounds like a thing that I would be on board with. I don't know what I meant by that.
Explain that? That's his origin story. Like, you know that Gen 1 and 3 happened, like, earliest in the timeline, right, Jonas? That appearance of Looker is the earliest, chronologically.
Which one is in Horus?
Horus, yeah, that's his earliest chronological appearance.
I don't even remember what he did in that game.
He was at the Battle Resort and had no memory.
Huh.
Why was he in Horus with no memory? It's supposed to be a mystery. Do you need answers to everything? Like, it's not important. If it actually, like, if the plot hinged on it and it wasn't explained, then, like, yeah, I could understand maybe. This is just like...
Punishment!
It's just like a little fun thing at the end of the game. Just to be like, hey, look! Here he is, before even Platinum. And he has no memory. Ooh, isn't that mysterious? The Kobe excuse?
Just roll with it.
No, I'm willing to hear you out, I just might make fun of you.
I like when there's an awkward pause between moves, and it doesn't have any reason to exist.
I thought you were gonna say when there's an awkward pause in the conversation between the streamer and the chat member. Not the streamer, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't have to explain it to me.
Well, basically,
I'm not gonna have to fight either of you, am I?
I don't know. Yeah, the implication was that he was sucked through a wormhole, and it was probably a setup for this game, considering he literally ended up in the place that Annabelle came from in the game immediately following Oras. It's established that she came from the same place that Booker ended up in that game, just in a different universe from it. So there's probably some connection.
Here, have a red card.
To be fair, in this game, they do also say, like, he explicitly mentions that, like, he is a faller because he was in an incident 10 years ago. And that's how we know that, like...
I saw it on the news this morning.
That's how we know, like, Sun and Moon's timeline placement.
Okay, so I guess we're going back to that cave.
And by extension, that's also how we know the placement of every Pokemon game released prior to Let's Go. And at Let's Go, we've got a rough, like, window in which it can take place based on the presence of Mina. And then we just have no fucking idea when Sword and Shield takes place because they were, like, weirdly resistant to including any references to characters or locations from other games.
Fate's Land.
Yeah, in any way that has chronology. We do know the timeline, yes.
I like how in Let's Go, it's just, you know, the same plot as the original games, but a few years later.
Yeah, and also in a universe where that didn't happen. Like, it's my understanding that in Let's Go, Red and Blue, and even Green, went on an adventure, and... like,
nothing of note happened.
Did field research, but nothing interesting happened. There's an infinite number of timelines because of multiverse shit with, like, you know, the two versions of a game are different timelines. It's like, oh, in one timeline, you know...
Yeah, I always saw the multiple timeline thing as an excuse to explain, like... basically to say that every individual copy of a game is a different universe, and that's why, like, you know, an infinite number of people can just have these, like, one-of-a-kind things like Dialga, Palkia, that type of stuff.
I don't think Game Theory's made a video about it.
And before people are like, oh, well, actually, you can get those from an egg in a HGSS event.
Besides, I don't really do any theory crafting. I'm only going off of what's actually canon in the games. Like, they have some established chronology. And some of it is a little fuzzy, but... I don't know, I don't watch Game Theory. I'm just saying, this isn't based on, like... I'm not really speculating here, I'm just going off of what the game tells us.
Oh, it's like, one of those.
If I was speculating, I'd be able to tell you, and I think Sword and Shield takes place roughly here. Like, no, I have no idea, because the game doesn't tell us. It didn't get... I mean, the tweet detailing the chronology got deleted, but that's presumably just because... they didn't...
Here, right?
Yeah. Presumably just because they didn't want people, like... I don't know. I don't know why. I think even if you ignore the tweet, there's enough info to go off of from the other games.
How's it going?
Actually,
it's Meredith, my favorite character.
Yeah. That tweet is actually the only reason that we know that Black 2, White 2, and XY take place at the same time.
The fuck? If this character showed up previously in this game, I don't remember.
think she did. Is this the lady that's on every island with an oracle? Yeah. She's on every island with the local oracle form.
Alright, but can we completely destroy it with a Z move? Like, yeah, Gigavolt Havoc.
Yeah, what Bunnyman said, some Game Freak employee posted an image that basically said Gen 1 and 3, like, it didn't have many words, it just showed the box art for the games, and it showed Gen 1 and 3 at the same time. Then there's a time gap, and there's Gens 2 and 4. Then there's a time gap, there's Black and White. And then finally there's another time gap with Black 2, White 2, and XY taking place at the same time.
I liked,
and then it was shortly deleted.
There was a brief period of time where, I don't know if this was a common belief, but at least a couple people believed that Ruby and Sapphire were, like, in the very distant future, based off the fact that, like, there's a statue of that looks like a Pidgeot that is described as being, like, an ancient distinct Pokemon or something. It's like, oh, that's why there isn't a full Pokedex in this game, because most things died out. Oh, I actually want.
Oh, sorry, he didn't actually have an image. Yeah, here I can.
And just like that, she turned into vapor. What do I want to replace? I think I have X-Scissor on Sylvegunner already, so maybe that. Yeah. No.
So this is like the basis for some of the timeline stuff. And then we can get specific year gaps based on other information. And then if you want to get funky about it,
I always want to get funky about it.
You can find out which year it takes place in, like in real time.
Oh boy, based off of the Dex entry for Clink and an image of the fucking members card.
I actually don't know what you're talking about with Clink.
Oh, I thought there was a Dex entry that said, or something Juniper said. No, I thought it was something like they said that like Clink was discovered 50 years ago, and then like I don't know
about that. I know that LGM was discovered 50 years ago, but that's not helpful for the timeline.
Okay. I don't remember them. I do like the image of the members card, though.
Yeah. So, okay, so hear me out here, but I believe it is established canon, if you combine stuff, that Red, Leaf, Blue, Green, Brendan, May, and Wally, across various timelines, went on an adventure in 2005. And I'm not going to go through all of my calculations, but, like, you can basically extrapolate that from other information, because in Pokemon Platinum, and now in BDSP, actually, there's an event for an item called the Member Card, which lets you get into, like, a secret, like, club, lodge, house thing.
I thought it was a hotel.
Hotel, whatever the hell it is. And the description, it says the last date marked on it was 50 years ago. And on the official artwork, you can read, and Bulbapedia even says this in the trivia, you can read, it says 1958, 12-1, which is exactly 50 years before the first Japanese distribution of the card itself. So, you know, you could take this as an Easter egg, but technically it does say 1958, 12-1 on it, and it does also say this date is 50 years ago. So to me, that's pretty inarguable. Like,
bruh.
Platinum takes place in 2008. So yeah, Gold, Chris, Ethan, Lyra, Silver, Lucas, Dawn, and Barry have their adventure in 2008. After that, it gets messy. Because we have, like... I actually don't remember what this is.
Oh, hi. I guess I'll go ahead and... Sorry, you had a bit of an experience with the boy band there, but here, have some milk. Yeah, I mean, I was probably just completely wrong about the Clink thing. I think there's something that Juniper says at some point, but it's not relevant.
So the reason I list Gold and Ethan separately is because, like, in the games, there's a character called Gold in one universe, and there's a character called Ethan in another universe. Like, I'm just gonna refer to them separately just to cover my bases. I actually don't remember why there's ranges to some of these, but I've got it written here that Hilbert, Hilda, Charon, and Bianca have their adventure between 2011 and 2014. Not like across that whole time, but like in one of those years. And
I like how most of these are after the game was released.
Yeah.
You can smell the treasure.
And then the other stuff like hinges on when exactly that was. So, the adventure of Nate, Rosa, Hugh, Caleb, Serena, Shauna, Trevor, and Tiano happened 2 years after the previous set, so between 2013 and 2016. And yeah,
Bakery.
and then the adventure of Elio, Celine, and Hal takes place 4 years after Hilda, Charon, Bianca, or 2 years after Neighbors, etc. But again, there's a bit of lenience there. I can't remember exactly why. It's been a while since I've worked on this, but trust me, I've logicked through as much as I can here, and I looked up as many sources as I could. I even saw another video and compared their arguments and found a couple like parts that are questionable with it, so I've adapted mine from that.
I have not played Pokemon Channel.
And then the adventures of Chase, Elaine, and Trace take place sometime between 2009 and 2018.
What about Trafe?
And Womp.
Spvelgent.
And Spvelgent. Okay, no.
Okay, does Precipice Blades hit underground? No.
Bad. To be fair, it is a bunch of spikes coming out of the ground, so...
Yeah. And I'm weak to ground. Groudon has not been able to do fucking anything. I'm not switching out. I can take a dig. Hopefully.
And then finally, the only info I have about Gen 8 is that the adventures of Victor, Gloria, Hotmani, and Bede take place 2015 or later. I don't know exactly when. Yeah, like I said, Gens 1 and 3 take place 2005, and 2 and 4 are 3 years after that. I genuinely don't know why Bulbapedia claims this 3 to 13 year gap. I know why they have the upper limit that they do. It's because of Porygon's Dex entry. Because Porygon's Dex entry in Sun and Moon claims that that it was invented like 20 years ago.
Take one step and then again.
Yeah, that's the part I don't understand.
Oh boy, Groudon's still at the front of my team. 5 minutes before we can get out of this battle.
Yes, that's also true about Type Null. That's why we know that they take place, you know, at the earliest, slightly after Gen 7. But yeah, the one part I don't understand is when it claims that Gen 7 takes place 10 to 20 years after the Gen 1 series games. 20 is the upper limit because of Porygon's Dex entry, according to them, but there's a smaller upper limit you can apply. Like, look at Outright States. Like, 10 years ago, I found myself, was when basically the ORAS thing happened. Yeah, I'm now questioning. I can't remember why exactly I put this like range here. Because I would think that that just means there would be 2015.
Hey, how's it going?
So I don't know. I don't remember.
I like how it says Zed.
Yes.
Well, this is actually the only Zygarde. The one that I have is traded from Moon.
I could go over my notes again, but it always like gives me a headache, so
Yeah,
I don't want to.
So this is going to be a rare instance of me not giving a shit and actually just catching the legendary in a ball that, you know, doesn't suck. Because it's going to get deconstructed into a bunch of cells anyway. I mean, we could sit here for, you know, 5 hours while I attempt to get it in a beast ball, but I think we could all do without that. I would kind of mind. Where's this thing's mouth? You know, 5 feet to the left of it. There's plenty of Pokemon that don't have mouths. Where's the feet? But Xerneas is the one that's a deer. It should be the one nibbling, specifically on cubicles. I don't even remember how that running gag started. It's just something Martin said once when we were going to work, when we both worked at the call center. Something about going in and seeing a bunch of deer nibbling on the cubicles. Are you muted again? I can't tell if you're just being quiet.
No, I decided to look up my messages about it. I really am curious why I even had these ranges here. I know I had a reason for it.
Dude. Nidhogg is some dragon fucker. By which I mean it's just a dragon, it's not something that specifically fucks dragons. Oh, I didn't realize that was the Norse snake thing. I thought it was just a FF14 dragon. You know, after struggling as much as I did against all the other legendaries, catching them in the shittiest ball possible, here I was thinking this was going to be like a quick little, you know, catch it in 1 or 2 balls thing, and it very well might not be. Or never mind.
Oh, okay, my bad. Luca actually does not mention waking up in Hoenn. That was what I was remembering wrong. Look at that.
So this thing's getting deconstructed, but we're gonna nickname it anyway.
Oh, is it dying? Hello?
What's wrong?
Is it dying?
Is what dying?
The Zygarde? Oh, this is the new Zygarde. Okay.
Yeah.
For a second, I'm like, oh, did you have to deconstruct the one that you had? But no, okay. I like to think that we'll get Degento.
Yeah. Alright, well, I got what I came for. I guess I should probably try to clear out the rest of the area. Wait, stop. There are items, okay. Alright.
I see. Okay, so here's the... I'm not going to ramble on about this, but here's the info that Bulbapedia is missing in their logic. Which, I'll admit, this is pretty esoteric. Like, you have to combine a few pieces of information to actually get this. So...
Burp.
Like, what they do talk about is Annabelle woke up on Pony Island 10 years before Sun and Moon. And since Ultra Wormholes are not established to allow you to travel through time, they only allow you to travel through space as far as we know, that means that she fell through the equivalent of shortly after when Gen 1 takes place, at the earliest. It could have happened later than that, which means that it's been at least 10 years since Gens 1 and 3, but it could have been longer. That's why Bulbapedia has the gap of like 10 to 20 years, because the 20 is the max because of Porygon's Dex entry, and that's as far as they go. But you can shrink it further. I found my notes for why you can shrink it. It's because, and get this, when they're talking about Luca's like backstory with the other Faller that like died during their mission, Nanu mentions that Luca's codename at the time was 100KR. Like Luca is not his real name. Luca is his codename, but it was not his codename at the time that happened. It was 100KR. However, his name was... Am I reading this right?
Do we get an explanation for what that's supposed to mean?
What do you mean, 100KR?
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like the word Luca. It's like...
Oh.
It's not quite Lee, but you know, that type... It's like... Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to read my notes verbatim. In Sun and Moon, Nanu mentions Luca's old codename was 100KR. Annabelle fell through the wormhole less than a year after that. Meaning, this all happened between Gens 3 and 4, because in Gen 4, when you meet him, he's called Luca. So, Gen 3 happens, Annabelle goes through the thing, and then sometime in that gap, Luca's codename changes, because by the time... Yeah. By the time you meet him in Gen 4, it's changed already. And Annabelle knows him as Luca. Which shrinks the gap to a 3-year gap. Yeah, that's why there's 4 possible years. It's because it's a year and then 3 years off from it. Okay. Anyway, I should get high Bulbapedia for this. No, I don't really. I mean, for one thing, I'm pretty sure Bulbapedia has volunteers, not employees, because it's a fan wiki. Secondly, I'm not really interested in like going this deep on that many aspects of Pokemon. Like, I am a pretty big fan, and I do like thinking about this stuff, but it's not the kind of thing I'd want to do on a more like consistent basis. I should probably try to get this information to somebody at Bulbapedia so they can update their info though.
Imagine actually playing Mario and Luigi games. I seem to remember a decently sized chunk of my Sly 2 LP basically talking about, like, you know, I've got big plans to do Superstar Saga and Tomodachi Life stuff, and then both of those kind of just got abandoned. Oh my god. I should probably put up some repels. In what way are the nuggets a testicle joke? I'm not doubting you, I just don't remember this. I've never seen this. It's the new lore. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. A cute girl and an astronaut gave them to you. Oh boy, terrain extender. I have an irrational hatred for the terrain moves.
Yes, he does.
Because no matter how many times they're explained to me, I will never remember what they do. Let's see. I'll see what I can remember. I know that electric terrain prevents things from falling asleep. I think... Is that the one where it has to specifically be things that are grounded? Or is that grassy?
I think that applies to both. I think you have to be grounded. Yeah.
Grassy, does that just, like, heal you 1/16 every turn?
Yes, and it has another effect. All of these...
I know all of them also boost... Okay, so electric boosts electric, grassy boosts grass, psychic... Or misty boosts psychic. No, misty weakens dragon.
Right.
What's the fourth one? Is it psychic?
It is psychic.
Okay, so yeah,
That's the one I added in Gen 7.
Oh, there were only 3 in Gen 6?
Yes.
Yes, I know that, thank you. I mean, that wasn't an issue. Like, that happened with Parting Shot earlier, but, like, has that been a recurring problem to where you need to point it out? Anyway, so Grassy does something else. I know a lot of these, you know, have, like, specific things where it's like, you know, oh, if you have something with grass pelt, it'll get a buff, but, like, just in general terms.
There's one more thing it does, which is it reduces the damage of earthquake and magnitude.
Okay, then. Misty terrain... Does that one, like, prevent stat drops?
I actually don't remember this one, aside from,
I also don't have any idea what Psychic does.
Psychic, I don't know. Yeah, let me check this quick. Misty terrain... Halves dragon type move power, and also prevents a Pokemon from being afflicted by non-volatile status conditions.
Okay.
Poison, sleep, paralysis, etc. You just can't get those. I actually.
So Misty prevents those?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Psychic is the one that prevents priority moves.
I see. That seems highly situational. I know priority moves are important in, like, competitive, but that's still a very weird thing to have a specific move to block.
Yeah.
It's like how, what is it, dark types are immune to, like, Prankster's effect.
Mm-hmm.
That is... I love the overly specific bullshit. Alright. So, we're done with this. Where do I need to go? Or, I'll check the lab first and see if that's it.
Yeah, all of these only affect grounded Pokemon, because the idea is it's terrain that's affecting the ground.
Let's see if this is where Dexio ended up. I'll just join, watching the Spinda. Burp! Hey, how's it going? Two of them, wow.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm 5 times better than you. Are we in for some fuck? I'm near a Pokemon Center, I'll just go heal. No point in using items. Because I fought you, you know, half an hour ago, and you kinda kicked my ass. You're probably now inexplicably like 10 levels higher. I am going to just kind of hope that I can get up a Swords Dance and kill some shit. At least Kartana resists psychic moves. I don't know if that's going to be good enough, but we can try. Also, actually, while I'm thinking about it, you know what would help is, rather than just insisting on Sylvagunner perpetually being a water type, I should make use of its ability to change and make it dark. Yeah, I never fucking pick up my event Pokemon because I feel uncomfortable doing it without resetting for good stats on them, and I never want to actually do that. I think the oldest unclaimed event Pokemon that I have between all my games is like a Meloetta and Y or something. Actually, I'm not even sure if I have all the ones from Gen 5. Like, they're a pain in the ass. Like, at least now that in the newer games, they guarantee 6 perfect IVs, but like, for every event Pokemon from Gen 4, and at least quite a few of the ones from 5, and a lot of the ones from 6, I had to, like, you know, it's a 1 out of 25 chance to get a good nature, and then you just have to hope that you get, like, 6 good rolls on the stats. I have to fucking plug it into the calculator every single time. It takes, like, an entire week. It's not fun. Get out of here with this Shadow Ball bullshit. There's no way I can get through this, is there? Other than PP stalling. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to switch. That sucks. Okay, so Janetsu, here's the thing. If I healed, it would just Shadow Ball again. So, like, I don't know what that would solve. I'm trying to be smart here. Like, I'm not that stupid. I know that if I try to attack that turn, then it wouldn't go well. I was like, why didn't he Mega Evolve it? And I'm like, oh right, he gave me the Alakazam. Also, yeah, Focus Miss. Will I outspeed this? I don't know. Nope. Having a fun time.
Having a fun time.
So here we go, sit through the, you know, half-hour animation, and then it's just gonna use Focus Miss or Psychic or something, and I'll get a crit, and then I'll die, and it'll be a fun time. Okay, we can take one Psychic. Of course I had to get the stat drop. Like, this Groudon is the most unlucky motherfucker. Like, it always gets hit with crits or stat inflictions, like... And this thing almost certainly outspeeds me. Let me see if I can do anything about that.
We never actually reached a resolution for 2021, so I'm just gonna pick.
Okay. Come on. Now see, if I didn't get the random Spadef drop from the Alakazam, I would have been able to take another one of those, but nope. Fuck's sake. Okay, will I outspeed this? Why didn't I use Ice Beam? This thing is fucking quad weak to it. What am I doing? Okay. Alright, didn't matter. I see that, much like last time, this Raichu is insisting on doing nothing other than putting up screens. Also, what the hell is this special defense stat on it? Like, what? And dead. Yeah, crit. Only one person is allowed to make penis comma B jokes.
It's Franz Kafka.
That is probably true. See, I want to Tail Glow against this, but it's just going to use Psychic or something, and I'm going to regret it, so whatever. What is with the crits? In before somehow this thing outspeeds me. If this thing has a quick claw, I swear I'm gonna fucking stab myself. Probably should have Z-moved, but oh well. Okay, it didn't matter. Oh, he still has one left. Shit, I thought that was the last one. I mean, I can outspeed a Metagross. Should I risk the Hypnosis? What's still alive? Yeah, I'm gonna risk the Hypnosis. Oh, what the hell? I mean, I think he probably did it in the last battle, so yeah, I should have seen it coming too, but I didn't think that many steps ahead. I thought that was proven to not be true, actually.
What?
Joey's Rattata having perfect IVs.
Yeah, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I know that was a rumor going around, but I thought that it was not actually true.
Right. I think so also.
Burgundy!
That sucks.
I like that little ah. It's a good part of the song. That's the thing. I remember hearing that it had perfect IVs, and then people data like did data mining and then found that it didn't. Like that's what I remember being the case. I could be wrong. That's just I thought that was what happened. Yeah. I'm glad they just gathered these other 40 cells. Because in this game they got replaced with stickers.
Yes.
Bag. I find it weird how Rotom was like practically a legendary in Diamond Pearl, and then it's just kind of been implemented into a bunch of devices in later games. Where's the lore for that? Tempting to pull stylus, not upsetting cables. Actually, I don't need the dog. Hold on. Or... yeah, no, well, whatever, I'll take it apart either way. It's not like I need it. It's almost nighttime. No, you can't catch Rotom in any of the Gen 7 games. You have to transfer it. I forgot about Spivalgdegent.
Okay, sorry about that. I was absorbed in, like, trying to recreate my logic internally. Because it's one thing for me to read my notes, it's another thing for me to go through it in my head again and be like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. And it does. I am correct. Bulbapedia is wrong and I am right. And I will cease discussion of that topic now because I've exhausted it. Cease. So now I can go back to this thrilling gameplay.
Yes. This is such a freaking weird mechanic. Alright. So I'm genuinely curious how this thing actually works, because I know that it triggers at 50% HP, but like I don't understand what that actually does for it. I looked at its stats and it's like its HP grows by a lot, but it's already half dead when you get it, and its other stats just shift very slightly, so I don't actually know, like, if this thing is good, but I wanted to try it out. Does it heal to, like, full, or... Anyway, does anyone know if there is anything else worth doing in the, like, Pony Island post-game area other than the battle tree and just fighting random trainers? Because I don't really care about doing that. Because if not, then I'll just go and deal with the rocket stuff. Oh, wait, when did you need to go? Doesn't get response. stands here awkwardly for 5 minutes. Why is everybody ignoring me?
What?
Well, I asked a question and I asked Chad a question, but
Oh, I had no answer. Like I thought it was a speak now if you know any.
Well, I mean, I asked you when did you have to go.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. I mean, in theory, I should be gone right now, but
Yeah. Because I mean, we didn't really accomplish much, but I could end the stream now and then do the rocket stuff next time.
I don't think the rocket stuff will take that long. But...
No.
Well.
Okay. I mean,
it's basically a straight shot with a few fights.
Okay. Well, let's just go. Do that, I guess.
I mean, let me see if I can find like a playthrough video of it.
Is it at Aether Paradise, or I don't actually know where I go to do this?
It is.
Takes about an hour.
I'm seeing a few videos here. Most of them are taking a little under 2 hours. One of them here has 3 hours. I don't know what the hell's up with that. I would feel bad making you.
I think
the stream after accomplishing nothing though.
Yeah, I mean, I'd actually be fine with ending the stream now and then doing it all next time.
Okay.
Because even if it doesn't take that long, we can always just switch to something else.
Okay.
So that was this was the setup stream, I guess. I mean, I accomplished some stuff.
I forced people to pick thumbnails for me and
yes,
rambled incoherently about timeline shit that nobody else gets.
Bakewater.
Bakewater?
Bakewater was my main accomplishment. Shiny hunting is bad. I have nothing further to say on that matter.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I guess I'm sorry that this was kind of an abrupt ending, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end it here. I don't know if we'll stream tomorrow, maybe, because Friday we do I assume doing Persona at night, but I mean, I can do stuff before that. There's no reason I can't. If not, then probably Saturday.
Stream-wise?
Yeah, so I would like to finish this, you know, get back to Smash, do more Pokemon games, possibly do other things. Maybe she has other characteristics, etc.
Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. I'd be fine with that.
Alright, good evening, people. That's how I'm ending this. I don't know why. Whatever, end.